Mayor Craig Greenberg makes announcements about important city leadership roles. A new almost 4-acre park opens in the Russell neighborhood, and an event appreciating local law enforcement officers unveils some new equipment for getting around downtown. All that and more is coming up on Louisville This Week. I'm your host, John Ramsey, Director of City Partnerships. Mayor Craig Greenberg announced some changes related to city leadership.
Over the past few weeks, we lost two dedicated public servants and wonderful people who served our city in elected office for over 25 years. Sheriff John Aubrey was a great advocate for our city and a great friend to law enforcement, not just here in Louisville. I'm appointing Deputy Mayor David James to serve out the remainder of the sheriff's term. Deputy Mayor James has been a leader in law enforcement his entire adult life, and I look forward to continue working with him as we implement our Safe Louisville plan to make our city even safer. I know he'll continue to be a great partner in this work. Deputy Mayor James is a retired LMPD officer, former Kentucky Bureau of Investigation director, former commissioner of the University of Louisville Police Department, and former Metro Council president. David knows our city as well as anyone I know, and he also knows how to get things done.
I stand here today with deep humility and a great sense of responsibility. And we gather in the shadow as we honor the memory of Sheriff Aubrey. Sheriff Aubrey was not only the longest serving sheriff in Jefferson County in modern history with 28 years of service, but also a man of integrity, commitment, and compassion.
I also have the honor of appointing the next Jefferson County clerk. I've selected a proven leader because fair elections have never been more important than at this time right now in Louisville, across our state, and across our country. I'm appointing Kentucky State Senator David Yates to serve out the remainder of the Jefferson County clerk's term. Senator Yates lives in the South End. He's a former Metro Councilman and, like soon-to-be Sheriff James, a former Metro Council president. Every day, I know that David will get up, have the best interest of this community at heart. He is fair, and he will represent our entire county incredibly well.
First and foremost, I want to acknowledge the hardworking people of the Jefferson County Clerk's Office. Your dedication and professionalism has shined for decades. I look forward to working side by side with you day in, day out. I also want to honor the legacy of Clerk Bobby Hosklaw. For well over 2 decades, she gave herself to this office.
From a turf field to pickleball courts, there's something for all ages to enjoy at the new Walnut Street Park at 13th and Muhammad Ali Boulevard in the Russell neighborhood.
We are standing together with the 10th Street Cardinals on a much colder day when we broke ground not too long ago on this park. And today, we are here to open the newest park in our city, the newest park in the Russell neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new Walnut Street Park. The new Walnut Street Park is a state-of-the-art destination because of its unique design and multi-use spaces. Residents and visitors will now have a very safe and incredibly welcoming place to play tennis, to play pickleball, to go for a walk, to bring their children to this awesome playground behind us and the spray ground, and that is just the beginning.
They're spaces that bring neighbors together, they support healthy lifestyles, and they offer a sense of belonging.
The question that was asked to me is, why is this park so special and important to me? And my answer to the question is, the Beecher Terrace community deserved a new change. The families have gotten bigger and they needed a new and bigger space. The new housing needed this new park. Beautiful people should have beautiful things, such as these babies right here.
September was Law Enforcement Appreciation Month, and downtown officers received more than words of support. They also got some new gear to help them tackle the unique nature of working downtown.
The Louisville Metro Police Foundation exists to take care of LMPD. So to take care of these individual officers, to make them more able to do their jobs in a safer and more well-rounded way. We also provide equipment and training programs. What happened was LMPD had a need and they didn't have the budget for it.
We cannot say thank you enough.
They are very good for heavy pedestrian traffic. They are very effective in getting into tight spaces, parks, parking garages, and very quickly too. So you also have people riding down the streets with the sides off, windows down. So there's a lot more community interaction than there would be in a patrol car. The officers can get in and provide medical support, helping find lost children. They can get in very quickly and they have a lot of maneuverability that a patrol car wouldn't have. We were able to get these 100% funded at no cost to the city.
Officers want to do their job, they want to do them well, and they want to serve the community. And it is extremely important that we have the support of all of these entities while we're doing it.
We have taken great steps to support the men and women of LMPD, to support all of law enforcement around our city in ways, as the chief just mentioned, this city has not seen before.
The Louisville community has always loved the police. They've always appreciated them. When my husband was killed 20 years ago, I was shocked at the outpouring. I mean, that's when Louisville became my hometown, because I saw the love that people have for the officers. It's very encouraging to have everyone with them as they run, because I can't run towards gunfire. I don't have that ability, but we can support those that are. And that's what the community's seeing, and that's what they're doing.
LMPD leadership and Mayor Greenberg discussed some of the features of the new LMPD headquarters at the first regular press conference at the new location.
It is indeed wonderful to be here at the new LMPD headquarters building, a building that so many people came together to support, for funding, for construction, for design, and now for doing the important work of improving public safety every day across our city. Sergeant Christopher Gohagen really spearheaded this effort. He worked every day on this project, gave it all the attention that he would give to a child. And as a result, we're in this wonderful building that you can really tell where details mattered, because Sergeant Gohagen was looking over every detail to really know what would be best for the men and women of LMPD as we move forward. Thank you so much. I know we've had lots of conversations about this. We will continue to. This was not an easy project, but it's an important one. And so on behalf of the entire city of Louisville, we are proclaiming that today is Sergeant Christopher Gohagen Day. Thank you for your work.
Thank you, sir. The thing is about a lot of these projects, when you look at the way the Summit Wellness Center happened and several other things, it's just somebody started off with an idea, but really it takes people like Sergeant Gohagen, the facility staff, all the people that you see, and really that's the people that you don't see, are the ones who get the stuff done.
My daughter is Alexandria Nicole Daggett. She was a Beta Club member. She loved volleyball. She was murdered on March 14, 2020, at the ripe age of 20. They use TikTok and social media so much, and you don't know who your friend really is that's on that other end and what lifestyle they're living, and you can become a victim of it.
Experience art outdoors in a whole new way. The Speed Art Museum's new art park is officially open, bringing 10 large-scale sculptures and new landscaping for the public to enjoy.
It's a space that says art belongs to all. Open and free 365 days a year from dusk to dawn, the park expands the museum's role as a gathering place and a catalyst for good.
Art is incredibly transformative. For me and for so many others, art is also incredibly powerful. It is a powerful experience to view art, to live with art, to interact with art. And that power is amplified when it's in this wonderful, beautiful outdoor space right here at the Speed Art Park.
This outdoor gathering space is the result of collaboration between civic leaders, cultural institutions, and engaged citizens. It's what happens when public stewardship meets private commitment, when history meets vision.
I'm incredibly proud that Louisville Metro government is among those that financially supported this wonderful public park.
This landscape is alive. Olmsted often referred to the importance of what he called the habitual user, those people who engage with the landscape throughout the days, seasons, and years, observing the ephemeral dynamics of a place and the rhythm of change. He argued that these are the users who form the deepest connections to a place, loving it as they would their own home and their own community. We invite you to explore this garden again and again, to wander its paths and find respite in its shade, to meet friends and neighbors and build relationships anew, to contemplate its works of art and contribute your own creative energy to its vitality. Enjoy it, revel in it. I know we all are today.
If you're looking for something to do this week, here are some events happening in our community. JCPS Superintendent Dr. Brian Yearwood joined students and staff at Newcomer Academy to celebrate their heritage with a parade through the school. Students decorated hallways and doors to represent different countries, including one dedicated to Trinidad and Tobago in honor of Dr. Yearwood.
We are at Newcomer Academy, and today we had Global Homecoming. And we had a parade, and we have door decorations, and all the children are celebrating one another. Our special guest was Dr. Yearwood, our superintendent of Jefferson County Public Schools, and we had a door decorated for his country.
So this is the door belong to Trinidad and Tobago, and I try to research something, but my advocacy group of students work out the decoration, the flag, and all those things that's seen here.
Oh wow! Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is hot. Yeah, this. Landy, y'all gotta take some pictures here. We do. Oh my gosh! Thank you. Who did this? Which class did this?
Mr. DePaul's class.
Thank you, sir. Yes. Thank you. Thank you all. Oh, listen, right here. You know what this is? This is a cricket bat between. Thank you. Oh, bless you. Oh, Trinidad and Tobago, right here. I love it.
Metro TV partnered with the Louisville Metro Council on a series of public service announcements aimed at reducing gun violence and promoting community safety. We heard from several members of our city who have lost children to gun violence. Here's the story of one of those parents.
Corey Crow, his nickname was Ace. Very confident, very self-determined. I'd like to tell the story when he was 5 years old and he started on his t-ball team. First time up the bat, he hit the ball, and boy, did he whack it good. And Corey took off running to third base first. Corey kept on running. He saw home plate and he just took off running to home plate. And then the crowd started clapping and laughing and gave him his first home run. He was always confident and he loved people. He just loved everybody. It didn't matter your race, your sexuality. And that's where, with his nickname with Ace, act compassionate every day, that's where it came from, because it was in the spirit of him. He was found in a car. We believe it may have been the company that he kept or somebody that he trusted that maybe he should not have trusted. You need to be careful the company you keep. You may think you know, you still may not know. And so one bad decision, one bad choice could change your life forever. But I knew that God did not allow someone to take his life and nothing good to come out of it. And so instantly I just started doing community service, giving back, cleaning up the community, doing clothing and shoe drives and just stuff of that nature. After we purchased the spot where his life was taken at home, we turned it into a community center. We're helping families and moms, with support system, grief support, healing, transformation, and peace. That's what we want over there.
Mayor Craig Greenberg announced Heather Lowe as the new executive director of the Louisville Free Public Library. Lowe brings more than 16 years of library and archive experience to the job. For the last 11 years, Lowe has served in a variety of leadership roles at the Dallas Public Library, including most recently as their interim director. Lowe will begin work at the library on November 10th, replacing interim executive director Barbara Sexton Smith. We continue our series on the many boards and commissions that make our city run smoothly.
Hi, I'm Althea Jackson, the director of Louisville Metro's Boards and Commissions. Today, we're going to learn about one of our many boards and commissions.
My name is Dina Chaika. I'm the Metco manager with the Louisville Metro Government's Metco program. Metco program is a revolving loan fund designed to provide financing for small businesses and projects that cannot qualify or obtain full financing from a traditional lender. Metco is governed by the board that consists of 7 members, and the primary mission of Metco is to encourage entrepreneurship and promote business growth, support redevelopment in underinvested areas, promote economic growth in the Jefferson County by supporting local businesses. Metco provides flexible low-interest loan products that can be used for working capital needs, furniture, fixtures, and equipment, build-out and renovation of a commercial or mixed-use property, environmental remediation of a brownfield, energy efficiency improvements to a building. So anything that a small business or a project needs financing for, we can help with. Any small business or project is eligible for a loan. We're not designed to compete with private lenders. If you cannot fully obtain financing from a traditional lender, you would be eligible and qualify for any loan program.
If you're a small business owner, please come and check out our website. We would love to give you the opportunity.
What does it mean to be a leader? For the student ambassadors of Academies of Louisville, it's about finding their voice, inspiring others, and connecting with future innovators. Here's an inside look at their journey.
So we got exciting stuff going on here today at Sullivan. We have invited all 15 Academies of Louisville schools out to conduct their ambassador training, and we're really excited to have them here on campus and get immersed in the Academies of Louisville culture, as well as getting their first snapshot of all of our campus offerings.
A student ambassador is somebody that represents your school, somebody that walks through the hallways with a smile on their face, always encouraging somebody, always making sure that somebody feels comfortable or welcome in. And it's also somebody that leads as well.
We promote our academy by promoting it to business partners, visitors, students, prospective students, which is basically like 8th graders. So we'll show around our academy, and we'll talk about other academies too.
So student ambassador, it's a big deal. It's something that only a few students can do. So I was like, what a great way to represent the school.
Today we were developing our skills to be an ambassador, how to pitch ourselves, how to present ourselves, and how to be a good ambassador to the public.
It was really nice learning all the other things that other schools offer, because I got to see some people who I used to go to school with.
Getting to meet all the new people and see all the pathways in different schools, how some schools just have these pathways that I could never think a high school could have, like HVAC and diesel. I think that's pretty cool.
I feel like not everybody has a voice. And so I feel as a student ambassador, you get to be the voice for those who don't have an voice. You get to advocate for them. And so I feel like that's also important because everybody deserves a voice and everybody deserves an opinion.
These interpersonal skills just helped me get out my shell, and they helped me learn more how to speak more fluently. It's a really great skill, and the ambassador has taught me to just be more professional talking.
The Academies of Louisville students know what they want. They know what they're striving for. They know the direction that they need to go. The only thing is they just need the resources to get there. So I'm pleased to play a part in providing them those resources to further their education and further their career.
So I work in radiology at Northwest, and I help assist their radiology techs, and I help transport. And it's a really great experience because now I know what I want to do when I grow up.
Copper wire theft is robbing us of our safety. Thieves are targeting our essential infrastructure, darkening roadways, disrupting emergency services, shutting down internet networks, and causing over $1 million in damages just last year. Copper wire theft is illegal. Mayor Craig Greenberg's Copper Wire Theft Task Force is getting results, but your help is needed. If you see something suspicious, call Crime Stoppers at 502-582-CLUE. You could get a $5,000 reward. Mayor Greenberg has been busy this week. Learn more in the Mayor's Minute.
Hey Louisville, this was a week full of exciting progress. We opened the new LMPD headquarters right here in downtown Louisville that'll ultimately bring 600 LMPD officers to work every day here, collaborating together every day to protect you and your families even better. We also opened 2 new parks in Louisville, the new Walnut Street Park and the Art Park at the Speed Museum. We were also out at Valhalla Golf Course to announce the dates for the 2028 Solheim Cup, bringing championship women's golf to Louisville that we're so excited to welcome back to our city. We still have a lot of work to do, but we're making great progress to build a safer, stronger, and healthier city. Have a great weekend.
You're never at a loss for something to do in Louisville. Roseanne Maston with Louisville Tourism has suggestions for what you might enjoy this week.
Hi, I'm Roseanne Maston with Louisville Tourism. Here are a few things happening around Louisville this week. It's time for the annual St. James Court Art Show, one of the top fine art and design shows in the country, featuring over 600 artists in Old Louisville, one of the oldest and most beautiful Victorian neighborhoods in the country. Always the first weekend of October and free to attend, it's taking place October 3rd through 5th this year. Also the first weekend of October is the second annual Bourbon and Belonging. This is the only LGBTQ+ inclusive bourbon week in the U.S., offering exclusive tastings, tours, panels, and drag shows. There are several events taking place across the city at various locations. Bowman Fest will also be taking place October 4th and 5th. It's held at the historic Bowman Field Airport, featuring vintage aircrafts, the IPA 5K on the runway, an aerobatic air show, and family activities. Airplane rides will be available on various planes and helicopters for an additional purchase, and the event is free for all veterans and first responders. The Jack-O-Lantern Spectacular returns as one of the fall's most popular Halloween-themed events. Walk a glowing trail of over 5,000 artist-carved pumpkins. This year's theme is Jack's Pun King Trail, a trailway of wordplay, and opens October 2nd through November 2nd. A non-scary Halloween party for kids with trick-or-treating, costume contests, and themed attractions is Boo at the Zoo. The Louisville Zoo will host the Merry, Not Scary event from September 27th through October 30th. Find out more about these events and others at gotolouisville.com. Just click on the calendar of events.
The fun continues through the fall at Kentucky Kingdom. On weekends through October 26th, You can enjoy games, rides, and attractions alongside more than 1,000 pumpkins throughout the park. As we head into October, Metro TV asks folks for their all-time favorite horror movies.
And my favorite scary movie is called Mama. It came out like 8 years ago. So it's pretty spooky, but also a good watch.
My favorite scary movie is Alien.
And my favorite scary movie is Halloween.
Favorite scary movie is Michael Myers.
And my favorite scary movie is Halloween, the original.
My favorite scary movie is House of a Thousand Corpses.
My favorite scary movie is The Descent. Yeah, love that movie.
My reason for not liking scary movies is because scary movies not scary to me. I think life is more scarier than movie. I already know what's about to happen. I already know the outcome. You know, life is unpredictable.
His real name is Richard Harper, but we called him Dookie. He always liked to ride dirt bikes and four-wheelers. Just was a mama's boy, and he loved listening to music. He was standing on his bus stop where he was shot. My child was not in the streets. I'm one of these mothers that can say, my child was a good kid. But every day I have to live this life. If you can't go to school, where can you go?
We have a very solid core group of volunteers that come in and help weekly, be it driving transports to coming in and pretty much handling our enrichment program, which means making and distributing all of the treats, walking the pets, taking, dogs on field trips. Really, volunteers just have a hand in almost every aspect and department of animal services. Not only does it help free up staff members to perform more adoptions or more meet and greets, but it really helps keep the routine down. So volunteers will come in, they help clean kennels in the mornings and do the first potty breaks of the day, which really just gets the ball rolling for everything else that needs to be done. From paperwork to helping in the vet department to lost and found walkthroughs or meet and greets. There's always a need for more hands on deck. Volunteers can come in and jump right in with field trips or like cat socialization, or they can kind of work back of house and learn the ropes first and, maybe work in housekeeping just to kind of get the lay of the land. If you're interested in getting started, there's always a place to dip your toe in. Just don't be afraid to come in. We always need help. And for those fosters and volunteers that currently help us, thank you so very much. It does make a huge impact no matter what you're doing. It all keeps this whole machine going full circle, and we really appreciate it.
Metro Animal Services has dogs, kittens, cats, and puppies, all looking for a foster or forever home. Thanks for watching Louisville This Week. You can share Metro TV with your family and friends by following on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X, or by downloading the Metro TV app on Roku, Apple TV, or Amazon Fire TV. We'll see you next time.